at the toss, taking into account the weather and the pitch. And I think as a captain, you can hedge your bets and go either way. I don't think this pitch will be as difficult to bat on as it seems. I'll be batting first. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket. Not a cloud in the sky and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Great information there from Ali Mitchell. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss. Power and precision in that shot. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Vol just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. Australia are 3 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Shot! Punched into the gap and that's racing away.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Drills that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good.
Boundary. Couldn't get it through the field.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
They'll get at least one. 13 runs added there. Australia are 16 for 1.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. Chance to run 2.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Can't get that outside the ring field. Strong appeal. Big appeal. This could be out. Could well have been missing the stumps. They won't die wondering as we head to the review.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. Vol has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
The umpire vindicated on that last delivery. It's a review wasted. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Big edge, but no one's there to take it as it flies down near the boundary. collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Nicked it! Huge appeal. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's going a long way back. Almost effortless batting.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how do you stop the rod? And secondly, do you use someone else?
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Going with spin now. Good batting. Should be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Confident appeal. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play in the V early and expand as they get settled. No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Quick onto that in the infield. Going with pace now. Tucked nicely away off the pads. They'll push hard between the wickets.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Drills that one. Oh no, that's missed the stumps, and a glorious run-out chance goes begging. Edged! Unplayable! Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward, putting plenty of pressure on the batter. Good shot, a beauty.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Misses everything. Loud appeal. Kicked neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
My oh my, that has just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Finds the middle, won't find the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Chance to run two. That's a boundary save for sure. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Perry watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Onto the front foot, super shot. Should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Huge shot. That is a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Edged. Amazing delivery. Shah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Huge! That's flown!
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge six.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Too good. That is huge.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. How will she reply?
Taken the edge. Time to follow up such a great delivery. Pitching on a length is obviously the way to go. Strong appeal. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That's going a long way back. Almost effortless batting.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Massive edge. Huge appeal. Super shot, that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Brilliant shot. That's for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
My oh my, that has just flown off the middle. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to focus on the ball as it comes and not about the last two wickets. Tucked nicely away off the pads, they'll push hard between the wickets.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Change in the bowling. Australia switching it up with some pace. Sutherland comes into the attack. Great shot. Just square of backward point. That might just make it. As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that.
Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge 6. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Finds the fielder with that shot. New batter comes to the crease. Not an easy time to bat after the fall of a wicket.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Drives it, wild shot. Good shot, a beauty.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
That's going a long way back. Almost effortless batting. After being hit for consecutive boundaries, I'm really interested to see how they can bounce back in the next ball. No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Too good. That is huge.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's gone. Played onto their stumps. Bow! No luck at all on that one. It's a long way to walk out here, just to walk straight back. They'll want to get their eye in first and then push on. King, the spinner, coming into the attack. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They don't have much time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Huge! That's flown!
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Pure class, right out of the meat of the bat.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Doesn't beat the infield. Confident appeal.
got it right out of the middle. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gopal on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet though. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Straight to the fielder. Gopal ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Power and precision in that shot. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on as a new batter strides to the middle. The bowler will be looking for another quick wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Brilliant shot. That's for the crowd.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Too full and got what it deserved.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Huge shot. That is a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Brilliant. That'll take some chasing down.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Clean strike. The fielder can only watch it go over their heads. Huge 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's off the middle of the bat. Pressure will definitely be on the new batter as they take guard. McGrath, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. They're confident. Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. that's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match.